What's going on, y'all? Let's talk about the amazing doofus, aka the amazing Dusty, aka Dusty Hat, aka why is he still on YouTube? It don't make no sense. Why? Aka who raised you? Pack of wolves. They all had backwards hats with American flags upside down too, as well. AKA the non-amazing bottom. That's what they call them out here in these streets. Anyway, Dusty Lucas, he has a new target, Drake. Yeah, the same person that everyone and tried to stump on for like 5 years straight because they thought that Kendrick Lamar was going to say hello to them when they walked past. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to go after Drake and saying a bunch of just nastiness and just dumb things. Let's check it out. Don't forget to hit the hype button, the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Also, make sure you guys check me out live streaming on Kick. Yeah, I took my talents to Kick. Added up with the thing on the screen so people can see it. Go and follow me on Kick. Go show some support, man. I'm streaming on there close to every day, but at least be a minimum 5 times a week. Go and follow me on Kick. All right, let's start this. See what's going down with the non-amazing doofus.
Good. Game, recognized game, and you looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
Oh my goodness. So this is going to be a quick video. I'm not going to lie.
You'll call him low-cal Lucas. That's funny as heck. Funny as heck. Hey, what's up, guys? I see y'all in the chat. I'm going to be responding after the segments.
People are shocked at the behavior of Drake recently. And for those who don't know, Drake was on camera when you had this goth girl who was like, hey, what would you do for me? Would you bark for me, like a dog? To which Drake then proceeds to bark like a dog and even whimper like a dog.
I think that's, ain't that Tectone's ex? Nah, let me look that up. That's Tectone's ex? What was her name? Pink something, right? Search her name with Drake. I'm just double checking. Yup. That is Tectone's ex-girlfriend, the one that did the whole lawsuit and everything with him, the case. I always thought she was bad, though. I heard Tectone, he wasn't. Listen, we're not going to get into that. Let's just say that's a bad joint right there. I'm going to leave it there. In fact, wait, no, we on Kick. Edit it. Edit everything I say that's out of the pocket. That's a bad joint right there. I definitely would smash. I'd clap all day. Easy. And I heard Tectone wasn't clapping. What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with
She was begging for someone to clap. And he was like, nah.
What's wrong with y'all?
What's wrong with him?
You are crazy.
Bugged out. I'd have went crazy on that leg up in there. All right, I got this one move called the tornado where I just like that, like that. And it creates like a whirlwind. And I'm edit all of that out. Like blur it. Just cut the whole segment. Something. Fast forward through it. My bad. But yeah, that's Tectone's ex-girlfriend.
Good boy.
Yeah. And I mean, this isn't shocking to me. This isn't shocking to any man who knows game. Because one thing many of this new generation don't understand is that no matter how much money you get, money cannot unlame a lame. Do you understand? I'm going to repeat that again to you. Money cannot unlame a lame. A third time.
It's funny that you say that, Lucas, with the Cat Williams impersonation too. It's crazy. But it's funny that you say that because you make a decent amount of change. You out here making some little dollars. You still lame. You still one of the lamest out here.
Money, I don't care if it's $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $4 million, $10 million, $100 million, $1 billion, as we can see with Elon Musk. Money cannot unlame a lame. You have to first get the lame out of your system, okay? All right, that's how that works. You know how you take antibiotics? Okay, you got to take the antibiotics to get the sickness out, then you can, jog and do all your daily activities.
That's true. That's true.
But as long as you are lame and are acting with a lame mindset, then all the money will do is reimburse that lameness. Okay. You ever see dudes who got money or got a Ferrari or they got some type of expensive luxury?
Reimburse ain't the right word. He was probably looking for reinforce.
Item, and they're corny with it, right? They don't know how to act. There ain't, no boo. And they just like, yo, what are you doing? They're acting like they haven't been there before. And you have to understand, everyone who has been there before can easily spot someone who's not a part of the family.
Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
So I say that to bring about Drake. Drake very much seems to be a lame because there are some dudes, we all know these dudes. There are dudes who'll do some stupid stuff like that. They'll do some goofy stuff like that. They'll do, there are even women out there that'll do, role playing, some slave role play, if we're going to be honest. They'll do a whole bunch of freaky, weird, kinky stuff. Okay, Roland Martin. But but that's besides the point. The point being is at least they have the common sense, the wherewithal to do that outside of camera, right? You understand? They have the understanding, hey, I'm really not going to put me demeaning myself or believe.
Off camera? How high is he? This dude's outside of the camera. Off.
Belittling myself, even if
you don't even know how to wash your hat. You're talking about some belittling yourself. You do that every time you come on live stream or you come on your YouTube channel, period.
If I get off on it on camera, not really a good look, okay? Now, you can say, well, Drake has so much money, it's F you money. He doesn't even care. Sure, whatever you say, fam. That's called coping. That's what that's called. That's called coping. No, what you have to understand is that there are dudes out there who don't see a problem with that. Why? Because they're lames.
Beta.
Lames don't find a problem with their behavior. Otherwise, they wouldn't be lames. Do you not get that? Because a lame lacks self-awareness. That is a fun.
That's you. Like I swear, everything he's saying aligns with Lucas so perfectly. It don't make no damn sense. That's you, Lucas.
Fundamental marker between someone who's a lame and someone who is not a lame. There are dudes who are self-aware and they understand that they may do lame stuff, that they may in fact even be a lame. What do they work on? They work on themselves so they no longer become a lame. So they no longer are fundamentally classified as a lame. But a lame is unaware. They lack all self-awareness. So they'll do the stupid stuff. They'll go through the hoops that women set out for them. Hey, bark for me. Hey, I want you to walk backwards. Hey, I want you to do jumping jacks, right? And now you're a dancing clown. You're a dancing clown. And despite your status,
you're already a clown. Why are you taking this so seriously? This is insane, bro. He was just having some fun, bro. In case anyone doesn't know what Lucas is even referring to for real, Drake, the rapper, did something called a 20 versus 1. This is where they bring out like 20 girls to meet you. And it's more so for entertainment. Real relationships almost never come out of these. It's all for entertainment. They have a bunch of celebrities that have done this. I've watched a few and they were quite hilarious. And then some that was just off the hook to where it was like, why are y'all doing this? This is straight debauchery. Turn this off. Like the one with that little kid rapper. It was wilding. Wow. So Drake did that and had a good time. It was all jokes. I don't think he took it seriously. Highly doubt it. Ended up buying a lot of the girls things too. Like, I'm going to get you a purse. You get a purse. You get a new house. He really bought some girl, I think her mom, like a house. Whatever. She did win the competition, so.
Severely outweighing the women that you are fond of or attracted to. Doesn't matter, bro. You ever seen a beautiful woman who is acting like a fool for a dude? You're like, what is she doing? Why is she debasing herself for this weirdo? Same thing happens with guys. The same thing happens where you see dudes who have all this money. You think,
You do sound like such a hater.
hey, they got the looks, they got the body, they got the attention, they got the clout, and they doing foolishness. They doing goofy behavior stuff for a six.
Damn.
for bottom tier, leftovers. If we're gonna be honest, they're a lame. That's what they do. I don't ever go to a safari and then question why the lion eats the gazelle. No, I understand.
What?
That's what lions do. that is in their nature. Okay. So what you have to understand is that when I see Drake doing this foolishness, everyone who knows understands. Got you.
Game recognized game, and you looking kind of unfamiliar right now.
What you can do, you can try and mask, right? You can try and hide under the radar, but eventually it'll come out, right? It's like Ghost Rider being in the presence of evil. You can try and say, I'm not Ghost Rider, but we can see you slowly.
Yo, what the fuck is Lucas talking about? This sounds so just, what's the word for it? Just not relevant at all to anything. They just do this because he's like, I don't know, I guess you could say a super Kendrick Lamar fan. They both on that whackety whack, wokety woke, blackety black. Black. They all on that. So maybe he is trying to do this. I get tired of seeing people trying to be Kendrick Lamar and go after Drake for no reason at all. Because he was laughing around and joking around on a show. That's insane.
Change it into Ghost Rider pimping. We can see the flesh melting off and the skeleton on fire coming out. So you can try and hide and mask your goofiness, your lameness, but it'll eventually come out. Because, as I said in the beginning of the video, game knows game.
I can't. Where's Granddad?
So it's unfortunate to see someone behave this way, but in this day and age, I don't expect anything different, to be honest with you. We get all these rappers who are on the DL, right? Who was it that was it Trick Daddy that was messing with the trans chick? Anyways, they all do this, on this funny stuff, bro.
Lucas, I don't know where that came from, but you the DL president. If I ever seen one, that is you. You definitely, you out here in these streets on that type of time. Yeah, that's you. But for some weird reason, you won't wash that hat. Like, oh my gosh, what is that? Zoom in on that. That look crazy. That look wild. Like, just wash your hat first and maybe wear a different shirt. I don't think you got multiple of the same shirt like I do. You don't do that. That's the same shirt that you just ball up and then unball up, put on for your video.
They all on this funny stuff. Usher, right? I mean, the list goes on.
They're all gay.
I would advise people not to engage in lame behavior. That's what I advise. Have some self-respect for yourself. Have some dignity, right? Because there are dudes out there, they may not make the most money. They may not be 6'3", 6'8". They may not be in the best shape, okay? But they have respect. They have self-respect. They have dignity, and they won't debase themselves in the presence of an attractive female.
Can I help you, sir?
They won't be the dancing clown in the presence of an attractive female, okay? There are certain things where they draw the limit to. And that...
I don't know if Lucas realized all of those women were competing for the chance with him, with Drake. They were dancing for him. If he wants to have a little fun, I don't see the issue, bro. It's not that big of a deal.
Right there are women that will find that more attractive, that attribute of being self-aware, that attribute of having self-respect for yourself than anything, than your six-pack, than your broad shoulders, than your bank account, than your Gucci flip-flops. I'm telling you. So just Just understand that. Just understand that. And even at the end of the day, even if you are not in the presence of those women, just understand that they exist. And you should not even do it for their existence. You should do it for yourself. That's rule 1. Anyways, guys, that's a video. Let me know what you got.
Yeah, this guy's a bozo. So because of one segment in the 20 versus 1 that Drake did, he barked. You went on this rant about nothing. Like this is an episode about Seinfeld. You did a rant about nothing. Okay. You could never be Seinfeld. Lucas is trash. Just garbage content to the fullest. But that's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Hit the hype button and the like button and watch more videos. Why not? Oh, also, check me out on Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, go and watch my live streams on Kick. It's a good time. We'll be chilling over there. Come hang out.